Hello, everybody. How are you? This is Cheryl, and this is my Epiphany channel. And glad to see you all again. Let me put up my banners here. All right, so this has been a really busy week. But today I want to talk to you really quickly about connection. I had an amazing conversation yesterday while we had dinner. Well, it was a late lunch. And something came up about this new program that we're setting up. Okay, and it's about STEAM. Okay, it's for children and young adults: science, technology, engineering, art. What is that? Science, technology, engineering, art, and mathematics. Okay, but one of the things that came up that you typically don't find in programs like that, in STEAM type programs, right, is the idea of connection. Okay, now I'm not just talking about people working in groups. Okay, I'm talking about when you leave a training experience, okay, no matter how long it is, you feel like you now have an expanded support system. Not networks. I'm not talking about networks. You feel like you got somebody else's card and information. That's not what I'm talking about. An expanded support system, right? Somebody that you can really lean on and go to when you feel you need to, when you need support. That is not something that you will find in training. You'll have the networking, you'll get somebody's card, you find out what they do. The last training I went to was a month long, people in the room crying, telling their stories and all this other kind of stuff. But do you really feel like you have an expanded support system? Like, that's the question, okay? But that wasn't the purpose for that. It wasn't about expanded support system. It was much more selfish than that, okay? But so that's different, okay? And that will require a different kind of design, right? To really have people feel like, okay, these are some girls, boys, teens, whoever the adults, the group is. These are really some people I can go to and lean on and get support from when I really feel like it now. And it don't take you months and months to be with somebody to do that. Okay, it really doesn't. Since I quit, okay, my federal job, I have met some of the most amazing people, okay, and have only spoken with them for a total of minutes, okay? I have a handful of emails. But what I know, I really feel like if I need to reach out to those people for anything else, be it a listening ear, be it some advice, about something, I know I can do that. I now have a more expanded support system. There are people, I haven't spent months with them, don't even remember some of their last names, okay? But I really feel like these people are for me and for my success. I really feel like that. So what I want to do in this new thing that we're creating is to design an environment. Okay, and we did talk about mentors and coaching and things of that nature. But to really design an environment where you feel, when I'm done here, okay, with this technical training, these technical skills that I'm learning, some of the soft skills that I'm learning, I'm leaving with a support system. Okay, now that's not, and it's not something that's forced. Okay, because the thing that I went to is very much forced, very much so. And while I'm confident that I can email these people, and talk to them, find out what's going on, let them know what's going on with me, I don't feel like it's a support system. I just feel like it's people I met and know and could just reach out to say hi. When I'm talking about this, who is that? Nobody. Like, these are people, the support system I have that I've expanded. Like, I can be real and true and talk about what scares me and all that stuff with these people, knowing that what I say is going to be safe. Okay. It sounds weird, but it's something that's really, really important, I think, especially with the proliferation of social media, where you have thousands of friends on Facebook, okay, but nobody will be there for you when you really need it. Okay. The definition of friend has changed. All right. The definition of friend has changed. It absolutely has. Okay. Your Facebook friend, is basically, I don't even know if you call them a follower. On YouTube, you call them followers. It's just a whole, we're creating a whole new language, regarding this stuff, right? But I just wanted to say that connection, creating meaningful and lasting connections is possible, in your learning event. And it's not exchanging business cards. Okay. That is not what it is. It's totally not what it is. So the first thing that's needed is to feel safe enough to do that, right? Which is something that they tried to manufacture at this leadership thing that I went to. They tried to manufacture a what do you call it, an environment of safety. Okay, but that isn't what it was. It's totally not what it was. Okay, it was clearly trying to be manufactured. Okay, but it wasn't real, in my opinion. Okay. Yeah, so let me show you real quick. I did this on my Cyber Training with Ypifany channel, but I'm just going to show y'all really fast. I went into much more detail on my other channel, but I'm just going to show y'all here what we did in the escape room that I just did this Saturday. Okay, it's going to be really fast. Oh, wait, wrong one. Share screen. Share screen. I want to share that one. Let me do it right. Hold on. Will it do that? Okay, there it is. Let me minimize this so I can see. Okay. So this was the room. Okay, this was our cyber escape room where we brought the lessons to life. Okay, and this is the Cyber Future course. The things the boys have been learning were brought to life in this room. Okay, and they had to escape the room using some of the things that they learned. We had, well, I'll get to that in a minute. Okay, on the left, you have a screen of Marie Forleo. I don't know if some of you know her. This is a really cute video where she talks about if you don't know something, then Google it or go to YouTube. It's quite funny, and it's very interesting because that's all she's saying. If you don't know what something is, Google it. Some things are not Googleable, but many of the things that we had in this room are. Okay. So we were using terms and stuff like that that people may not know. So if you don't know it, this is a clue. What we were saying is just Google it, okay? And you'll be able to find out what you need to do. Oh, the next one, the one on the right, is just a type of scenario that we had for the escape room. It was a ransomware attack, okay? And for this one, wait a second. These are the winners, okay? These are the 3 groups out of 9 that actually escaped the room. They stopped the ransomware attack, and they were so excited. Okay, they were very, very excited that they were able to get through and answer the questions and find all the clues and decipher the message. It was really great. It was wonderful. Now, like I said, I talk about this in more detail on my cyber training channel. So if you're not subscribed to Cyber Training with Ypifany, please do so, and you can hear about this in more detail. But there's 2 slides in particular that I really want to get to for this channel. Okay. This one. Okay, these are some of the things that we used in the cyber training. Now, this thing right here, this is HP Reveal, and I just happened to run across this doing something. I forget what I was doing, but it's not virtual reality; it's augmented reality, kind of like Pokemon Go. Okay, where you superimpose something on top of reality, and someone has to find it. They have to use the app to be able to find it. Okay, that was very interesting, very fun activity for them to do. So some stats, comments, and feedback. Now, is this the last slide here? Yeah, I think it is. Okay, let me get back here. Stats, comments, and feedback. We had 115 people register for this thing, right? Now, all of this stuff, 59 participants, the feedback was very positive. People waited. They waited to get into this escape room. When you think of your training, and this is voluntary, nobody made them come, okay? All of these people were here under their own volition. How many people are in your training course because they want to be? Not because they have to be for whatever reason, because they think it's going to get them a promotion, because they think it's going to look good on their resume, because they want to get away from the job. You know, how many people are there because they want to be, you know, because they just naturally want to have that experience, you know, with you in your course. Okay. I can count on one hand the number of training courses I've been to where I actually wanted to be there. And those were actually the ones like towards the end of my federal career. When I was choosing, okay, when I said, okay, this is the learning that's going to have the most impact for what I'm looking to do. All right. Those were the courses that did that. All right. So this was a very fun experience, very good thing. What I want to do is for leadership and executive development, create an escape room type experience, okay, which would be so different for leaders, okay, because right now what they do primarily is they just go into a classroom, they sit in there for four hours or whatever, you know, and get their certificate, and they're back on their way, you know, to the building where they work in to do what they really wanted to do, you know, which was not sit up in this classroom talking about how to be a supervisor. Okay, so I am drawing up plans to make a supervisory escape room. Okay, an executive escape room. Okay, I don't think I'm going to call it escape room. It's gonna be something else, but it's going to have that feel to it. It's going to have a role play type. It won't be role play because role play is kind of played in some areas, right? But there will definitely be a scenario, and there will be leadership type decisions that need to be made, relationships that have to be forged in order to, you know, to get through this learning experience. Okay, because the thing that's missing in a lot of leadership and supervisory training is the emotion, is the feeling, especially when it comes to executives. Okay, we handle executives with kid gloves, like we don't want them to be inconvenienced, you know. And I know it's all because, you know, they pay and you want them to come back and blah blah blah, whatever whatever, blah blah blah. Okay, but what I'm saying is stop it. If you really want these people to have an experience that they can take with them and actually learn from, you have to engage their emotions other than boredom and impatience. Okay, to get out of there. I suggested to one of my former colleagues, that for an executive development program I would have, the first day they come in, there would be no chairs, you know. So what you gonna do? There's no chairs in the room. And the training still has to go on. What, you're gonna sit on the floor? You're gonna stand up? You're gonna refuse to stay because there's no place for you to sit? Okay, see, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. And the one thing with escape rooms that I love is not just the learning that occurs. When you have, now these people have 30 minutes to get out of this room. And I've been in other escape rooms as well. When you are limited in time, when you only have a certain amount of time to do something or to get something done, your true character really comes out. Your true character, how you really are, comes out. Okay, so an escape room or an escape room type experience is an excellent way to help build, first of all, to become aware, you know, of your own character. All right, and then to see where you need to, you know, you need some help building that. All right, so that you can get along with people and draw on their strengths. All right. So I'm excited about that. I really am. I'm excited about that. And I really look forward to doing that. So, all right, that's all I had today. I just want to tell y'all about this weekend, what I did this weekend. I'm still looking around, for full-time employment. I don't have that yet, but I'm in an okay place right now while I'm still looking. I don't last too long though, but we'll see what happens. All right. So yeah, so come back here if hold on, wait a minute now. Let me put up my banner. If this was helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share the video, and if you have not already, please subscribe. All right. So I can continue telling you about my journey and some of the things that are happening with me in learning development and evaluation. All right. I'll see you guys back here later. Bye-bye.